Waiting for the countdown. There we are. Okay. Showing off the brand new pixelated Ryan t-shirt. For those of you that are members of the Fandom Menace and the other wonderful people that are not involved with the shill media, or those that are exactly involved with, how we say, the unpopular opinions of the geek community. Anyway, Ryan Cannell, your shirt fits fine. It's actually the ideal type of shirt you give to your girlfriend or spouse because it comes down extra long. As a dude, it covers up my dork. I'm pretty happy about that. I don't have to see how short I am when I go to the. Anyway, so you give it to your girlfriend. It's a long shirt. It's a good shirt. Fits pretty nice. Also, this is a drinking stream, and I'm trying to get rid of my ghetto scotch. And you might say I went hard into the paint for Ryan Cannell because the dude actually, out of all the geeks and gamers people, he's one of the few that values a expanded universe and the role-playing game done by West End Games back in the late 80s for Star Wars, the D6 system. The only system that I ever want to play when it involves Star Wars because it reminds me of the good times of that franchise. So, cheers to you, and health to all of you. All right. Now that I've said that, one of the newer blends of coffee from Black Rifle Coffee is Fit Fuel. It's kind of like a pre-workout, but it's with caffeine. So basically, you can either brew it like a normal human being, or you can be like the rest of us and put the beans in that lip pocket that you have. You know, you normals want to try that. And that is exactly how you will get through whatever you're having to face at 0400. So, today's stream, we're doing a live stream. Had some things happen over the past weekend. Being that it's the 18th of May, Governor Greg Abbott has decided to allow people to go back to work. He has no right to really say that. Nobody had a right to tell you not to go to work. You already had these rights. This was something that you had when you woke up. As an American, you have the authority to go make your money. A lot of people, however, believe the media, and oh dear God, I have to go home. Cops were abusing authority and making people leave their places of business or arresting people. Not a real big fan of that. And I know I'm unpopular opinion king. Right now I'm also a shitlord, so your opinion does not matter to me. You splatter to me. But we can go back to work now. And this is something that a lot of us essential people already have been doing. I'm really kind of upset that a lot of people decided to abide by this. And they thought that these stupid cloth masks would work. But all they are is a placebo to show other people that you too are a pussy. And you too are going to believe the theory that this is going to keep you well. Like before the COVID, we were all going to live forever. And there was never a death in the human masses before this in recorded history. In fact, just last week, Plato died because he died from COVID-19 among 30 other things that happened. How dare you? You've taken our childhood from me. So fuck off. Anyway, we can go back to work. As long as like it's not a bar and they try to cram more than 25% in before Friday, because that's, a recipe for socialism. Not a fan. Not a fan. After Friday, we can go up to 50% occupancy in public houses. I'm a little bit pissed about this. As much as I'm not a contributing member to Planned Parenthood's abortion groups, I really want America to get back to being in public again without a fucking mask on, looking like a retard, and basically irresponsible people going out and raw dogging at 2 or 3 or 4 in the morning, because that's how I know we have achieved normalcy. The lower tiers of the mental pushers are out there trying to do something they probably shouldn't under the influence of alcohol and other fine drugs. So, still having to deal with this. Now, granted, my job involves me being a shitlord, a real shitlord. I go and I discover people's septic tanks and I pump them dry, and it's fun. It smells like money, but it's a job that not many people want to have. Kind of upset that just some people don't understand it. You have a service performed, you have to have, money to do the service. So anyway, I'm not going to talk about work anymore because that's not what this stream is about. Nope. We talked about Greg Abbott in Texas, and now we're going to talk about the bullshit that happened over this weekend on the YouTubes and the Twitch and the Twitter. Because a little cunt by the name of 18MAY20, she's a little cunt, and her little cunt fans are pieces of shit who don't want to go out to a strip joint and maybe have some girl that told them no in high school give them a free tug or a grind. Nothing's free in life. They have to pay $1 or a cover charge. Instead, they're at home simping away on their keyboards and telling people that things like "I love you" or crap like that. And this dumb twat got upset at a shitlord, not a real shitlord, but a brother in opinion. And she went after a kid. It's a Gundam. Nice guy, makes you laugh, very humorous, damn near professional comedian. And she went after him by going after his sponsor, Ridge Wallet. She went after Ridge Wallet like a retard goes for bath salts. Now, mind you, if it was just her screeching about it, it'd be fine. But he really only talked about her in a video for 30 seconds because she's got a brand that is very easy to, that is very easy to recognize. Unfortunately, there's a lot of lonely guys, of which I'm happy not to be a lonely man. You can accuse me of that, but I'll be fine. Trust me, I'm better off. Once we get back to raw dogging at 4 a.m. under the influence of alcohol and other fine drugs. Anyway, we have a girl who sent her loser simp army out after a guy because he said the truth. Like, I can't believe your fucking pay pigs are paying you $500, $600, $1,000 pay shaming because, oh, what's wrong? You guys can't afford to pay 18MAY20? This girl doesn't need anybody else to pay $500 for a outfit or a hairstyle for her. She's a multimillionaire thanks to YouTube and sadly Twitch. Twitch is the equivalent of Twitter, which I think a post-Twitter/post-Twitch world would be so much nicer. I also think a post-liberal world would be much better too. But I digress. She went after It's a Gundam because he dared say the truth. What type of man are you if you're not willing to pay for yourself and help your family out, and instead you go give money to a woman who won't ever see you or touch your dick? It's the truth. All he did was say the facts. So after I realized that other people were rallying to his cause, I just went through the excruciating process of doing my own taxes from last year, and stimulus check is on the way, etc. So I went and bought a Ridge Wallet. And a very lucky viewer of this is going to receive it as a gift of friendship because I've known them for years. Anyway, so yeah, I've already decided who gets it, but it's a shame that people like her exist. And I'm not saying it's a shame that some woman who requires makeup exists. It's a shame that she took such offense at the fact that a man went out and said the truth at her audience, because There's other things to spend money on. We're in the middle of a quote unquote a pandemic, a plandemic, if you will. And instead, losers are throwing hundreds of dollars at a woman who doesn't give two shits about them. So that's my video. That's the reason why I wanted to get on and complain. If you are a man that you are lost, or you feel lonely, or you feel like maybe the world hasn't been so kind to you, let's just take heart in a few facts. If you're not getting made fun of, if people aren't aggressively trying to knock you down, it's because you're probably dead. Most dead people aren't in kicking distance. So if you're trying to better yourself and you keep getting knocked down and you keep getting pushed around and you keep getting shoved in directions you don't want to go, keep trying to achieve what you're going for. Because in all honesty, the real world will push back when you try to go for those things that you aspire to do so well. Don't take it as you're being picked on. Everybody gets it. Everybody has that. And if you're not getting a bloody nose for sticking your head out and saying that you join other people in whatever stand they're in, then really maybe you're just not worth punching. It's a shame. And for those of you that have had your head busted a couple times or you have had a fight, then you know what it's like to keep pushing back and to keep going for those things that mean whatever it is to you. Keep doing what you're doing. The COVID-19 virus is not forever, and most good people are not taking it lying down. We've achieved the things of known as flattening the curve, and they're pushing the goalpost back, trying to say we need a vaccine now. Well, we all know that's bullshit. We don't have a vaccine to the common cold yet, and we're not going to worry about a vaccine to this. 2% mortality rate probably isn't worth it. And when they come out with the real numbers as to figure out exactly how many people have been infected and are asymptomatic to this, it's going to plummet. That mortality rate is going to plummet. But COVID-19 people, the COVID-19 police, they're just as pathetic as the Gestapo, the people that say, how dare you make fun of somebody, or for shaming them for having a lifestyle that you might not agree with. And how dare you not accept them so willingly? And how dare you not let this woman dressed up like a horned demon with a penis between his legs read to children at a library under the guise of tolerance? My battle lines are drawn. I'm happy. Right now I'm at 188 subscribers. Majority of my channel is dedicated to a Dungeons and Dragons game I've ran for 3.5, 4 years, and I still don't give a shit. I don't worry about it. Other people's approval was never something I sought. And in all honesty, for the things that you want to achieve, other people's approval shouldn't be something that you desperately try to cling to. Go do what you want to do, and fuck everybody else. Bruce out.